Good evening, Junior League of Charleston. We're here to call the first general membership meeting of the 2020-2021 league year to order. And we're going to start off with our Executive Vice President, Laura Cole, in the prayer of service.
We pray that we may never be so blind that our small world is all we ever see, or so supremely satisfied that what we are is all we want to be. Grant us the joy of filling someone's needs. Make us gracious followers, but more than all, we pray that down the years, we will remember that there is always new frontiers.
Our theme this year is One Team, One Mission. What does that mean? It means we are all in this together. We've been so inspired by the way we've worked with one another and made things work, especially during COVID. Last year we had a lot of accomplishments. We trained over 1,000 women. We distributed 175,000 diapers, and we had a lot of accomplishments that will be covered later today by the management team. But when we're talking about COVID and those challenges, how about these 90,000 diapers that we distributed during COVID? It has been a tremendous year working together. We've started this year off with a bang too. The management team has been hard at work with the membership council, having about 60 women, a little over 60 women in their new members class. And that was a really fun kickoff virtually, a lot of good dialogue with each other too, which was fun to be a part of. We also brought together all the leagues across South Carolina, what we call the Palmetto Coalition. So be sure to go on Facebook and look for the Palmetto Coalition and join that. That is where we're going to collaborate with leagues across South Carolina. And Vicki Clark was a fantastic speaker for us during that event. You can also go onto our Junior League website and pull down that recording of her training that covered a lot of things ranging from servant leadership to engaging volunteers. So we encourage you to do that as well. This year we've had a lot of accomplishments as far as our task force. So we started with diversity, equity, and inclusion, and our thanks to Christy Nichols-Cooper for agreeing to chair that for us. She has brought together a little over 24 of you who are interested, and she welcomes more. So feel free to reach out to Christy or to Maggie Bice in the league office if you want to be part of that organization moving forward and all the things that they're looking to accomplish. Our thanks also to Julie Anderson, who is agreeing to look at all of our placements and be sure that they're streamlined and doing what is best for the league moving forward. She did a great job also filling in for our placement chair who was on maternity leave. So our deepest thanks to Julie for that as well. And then you'll hear a little bit later from Haywood Titchener, who is chairing our task force, looking at how we can make that new member class work for today's women. So meeting our women where they are. And then a fast track program for those women that may be coming to us with a little more experience. So Haywood is really excited to share that information with you a little bit later this evening. We also have a women's leadership conference that we're targeting for fall 2021 that Elaine Blaisdell Taylor and her team are taking off and running with. And Elaine is looking for any ladies also that are interested in being part of this inaugural conference for 2021. So feel free to reach out to her as well. And then last but not least, the biggest thing that we're preparing for, the centennial, the 100 years in 2023. Thanks to Kitty Robinson and Betsy Clausen for agreeing to co-chair that for us. There's going to be a lot of working groups and opportunities for our sustainers and our active members to engage with each other to make sure that everything that we do for that 2023 centennial is going to be fantastic. So thank you in advance to all of you ladies who have agreed to step in this year and have these leadership roles. Before I leave you tonight, I want to make sure to encourage you to fill out the management team applications. That deadline is extended to August 30th so that we could put this in front of you at the GMM and give you an opportunity to complete those applications. So without further ado, I'm going to turn this back over to our training council, who's going to introduce our speaker, please.
Thank you, Beth, and welcome, ladies, to the first in our series of general membership training opportunities for this year. I'm Kelly Nix, your VP of Training. As our mission states, we are an organization of women committed to promoting volunteerism, developing the potential of women, and improving the community through the effective action, and leadership of trained volunteers. That's right, we're here for action, and the Training Council is dedicated to helping each member grow in her journey. In these challenging times, allow us to lift up one another. After all, we are better together. One team, one mission. Welcome to the new league year.
Good evening. My name is Brianna Bogan, and I am your training chair this year. Tonight, I have the pleasure of introducing Amanda Cunningham. She will be guiding us through our mindfulness and wellness training this evening. Enjoy.
Hey, Amanda Cunningham tuning in from the comforts of my home thanks to COVID. I know that it's a crazy time for everyone, and so I'm especially happy to be here with you today in your virtual meeting and eventually guide you through 2 exercises that have really helped me in my own life. I read the Junior League's mission and it spoke to my heart. In my life, my work is in a nonprofit that rescues and rehabilitates women and children from human trafficking. And that rehabilitation is really focused on the education and empowerment of women. So when worlds collide and missions align, I just get so happy. I'm really excited to be a part of this community today. I've been practicing and teaching yoga and mindfulness for a decade. I did own 3 yoga studios that have since sold. When I had my first baby in 2018, I realized I needed to shift energy and close a chapter and open a new one. However, yoga and meditation has always and will always be a huge part of my life. It is something that grounds me and centers me. It brings me back to myself to remind myself who I am and what I need and what I deserve. As someone who has suffered with anxiety and depression throughout my life, yoga has really been that one thing that I can come back to. And it allows me to tap into the things that I need when I need them. So clarity, answers, movement in the body just to release tension and stress. It is just something that will always be important to the way that I live my life. It's given me the tools to understand the connection of mind and body and the importance of that connection, and then to look at myself as a whole and how that whole interacts with the community around me. I'm a longtime advocate of talk therapy and medication when needed, and I've personally found that I'm my best self, my most balanced self, when I combine modalities. So personally, I practice yoga, meditation, journaling. I do see a therapist. That's my dog dreaming, if you can hear him. And I am on anti-anxiety medication. I encourage everyone to explore all the modalities that you have access to, all the resources that you have access to, because sometimes it does take either a combination of modalities or a lot of trials and errors to find the practice or the combination of practices that you need to fit you. Today, I'm offering 2 exercises. One is a journaling exercise and one is a breathing exercise. Again, I hope that you can use these in your everyday life and come back to them, as I have so many times, to feel that sense of clarity, calm, and strength. Let's get started. All right, let's get started with our first exercise. It is a journaling exercise. So you'll need a piece of paper and a writing utensil. And if you don't have that handy, no worries. You can even just go to the notes section of your smartphone. I'm going to ask a question. I'll repeat it twice. Your job is to just listen to the question and consciously flow when you write, meaning anything that comes to mind without judgment, without analyzation. Don't worry about spelling or punctuation. Just write. So we'll start with question number 1. I may be going through a stressful situation, but I know these 5 things will make me feel better. I may be going through a stressful situation, but I know these 5 things will make me feel better. Number 2, scan your body and identify areas where you may be holding stress or tension. Can you release those areas physically as to create space to release emotionally? Scan your body and identify areas where you may be holding stress or tension. Can you release those areas physically as to create space to release emotionally? Number 3, think of a friend or partner that makes you laugh really hard. Recall a time that you couldn't stop laughing with that person. Think of a friend or partner that makes you laugh really hard. Recall a time you couldn't stop laughing with that person. Number 4, even though I may not be able to change my current situation today, if I do this one small thing, I'll be moving in the right direction. Even though I may not be able to change my current situation today, if I do this one small thing, I'll be moving in the right direction. Number 5, what can I do today to help someone else or to make someone else smile? What can I do today to help someone else or to make someone else smile? Number 6, when is the last time you asked for help and actually accepted the help? When is the last time you asked for help and actually accepted the help? Number 7, while each of us are imperfectly perfect, what parts of you are strong, physically and mentally, and how will those parts help push you through? While each of us are imperfectly perfect, what parts of you are strong, physically and mentally, and how will those parts help push you through? And the final question, which is one of my favorites, is the creation of a mantra. A mantra is a set of words or a phrase that you can repeat to yourself or write down around your house or around your workspace so that when you see it, it brings you that sense of calm or that idea of, oh, okay, I'm going to start to breathe deeper, or I need to reset. So the question is, or what it asks is, in this very moment, repeat to yourself, I am okay. In this very moment, repeat to yourself, I am okay. Your homework is to create a mantra similar to that, one that you connect with, that you can repeat when you feel like you need to come back to yourself or reset. Moving on to the second and final exercise. This is a breathing exercise that has always helped me calm in situations when I needed it most. So I'm just sitting at my dining room table in a chair, which is exactly what you can be doing, or on your couch. If you want to get onto a yoga mat or a meditation mat, you can do so, but just know that you don't need anything fancy or special to do this exercise. I will ask you to sit tall and start to feel your tailbone or your sitting bones connect to the chair or the earth beneath you. And close your eyes. Begin to breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. For this specific exercise, I'm going to ask you to place a hand over your heart and then place a hand over your belly. With your eyes closed, we will begin. As you breathe in, I just want you to feel how there's expansion underneath both of your hands. And as you breathe out, how those areas might soften or retreat closer inward. Take a deep inhale and feel expansion. And a releasing exhale, feel a softening. And I want you to envision a balloon of any sort, whatever came to mind. And as you inhale, imagine that balloon blowing up. And as you exhale, imagine that balloon deflating. As you inhale, imagine the balloon in your chest inhaling. And as you exhale, imagine the balloon in your chest exhaling. Remember to sit tall, sitting bones grounded, one hand over your heart, one hand over your belly, eyes closed. Breath is long and calm and slow. Take in a deep breath, fill in. Exhale, fill out. Inhale, imagine the balloon expand or inflate. Exhale, imagine or envision that same balloon releasing or deflating, all the air coming out. And stay with that image that you've created with each of your inhales and exhales for the next minute or so. And together we'll take a final breath in, a final breath out. Go ahead and open your eyes, release your hands. This breathing exercise is one of my favorites. Again, it just calms what's going on in my head and is a reset. So I hope that you enjoyed. Thank you so much for joining and allowing me the opportunity to lead you through these two exercises. I hope that they are things that you can find you can use in your everyday life. So not just on the yoga mat, but in the kitchen, while you're driving, even at the kitchen table. Exercises that you can tap into to remember that you are strong, clear, and calm. Strong, clear, and calm. We're in this together, ladies. I am sending you love and hope that our paths cross again. Thank you.
Hey everyone, I'm Haywood Titchener, and this year I'm actually the chair of the Fast Track New Member Program Ad Hoc Committee. The ladies that make up our committee are myself, Claire Gatlin, who's the VP of Membership, Vanessa Beecham, who has a wealth of membership knowledge from the past, but currently is on our committee, Wendy Helms, who is the new member chair this year, and Heather Crosby, who also comes to us with a wealth of membership knowledge. So our goals this year are threefold. So first off, we wanted to be able to set up the foundational structure for two new pathways. We will have a 3-month new member track, and we will have a fast track. Secondly, we wanted to be able to collect membership feedback and review current practices for our 12-month traditional new member track, as well as to establish an updated new member training curriculum. So why are we doing this? There's a couple of different reasons why we are trying to implement some new pathways forward to membership. So both the 3-month track and the fast track are going to be quicker to complete than the traditional track, which is 12 months right now. This also helps us to get trained volunteers not only into our communities quicker, but also placed into our external and internal placements a lot quicker. And then for the fast track, this will help us to recruit new members who are leaders in their fields, who already volunteer routinely in our community, and who bring a certain skill set to the table, which will help continue to make our league great. So here we have some qualifications to meet the fast track program. We have prior board of directors experience, work leadership experience, nonprofit or business employment status is a bonus, not necessarily do you have to have that to meet the qualification, but we definitely love seeing that in our applicants. And currently we would ask that those members or those new members that would participate in the fast track program already volunteer a minimum of 20 hours per quarter within another organization. And then lastly, the last qualification to meet for the fast track program is we would like to have just a short interview, whether it's in person or through Zoom, with the VP of membership or her designee. So what you see here on this slide, this is qualifications for the 3-month track, and this is right now this is just a recommendation from our team, from our ad hoc committee. This would kind of happen in the event that we, as a membership body, decide to keep the 12-month track, which we will talk more about that later. But for right now, you can see qualifications for 3-month as it stands by recommendations of our ad hoc committee. So we would like to see those folks have structured volunteer experience within another organization. We've listed out some examples here. Work leadership experience, always a bonus. Another bonus, nonprofit employment status or business employment status. And we would also like these 3-month fast track members to also be currently volunteering a minimum of 20 hours per quarter within another organization. So our team has also created a FAQ sheet to kind of help the membership body kind of digest our vision and mission with this goals that we have. So I will make sure that everybody on the line tonight that has that fact sheet, and we'll make sure it gets on the website for everybody's everybody can read and review it. So very similar to the membership switchover that we voted on a couple years ago, the 3-month new member and the fast track new member will also have ways that they can meet their membership commitments. So these are just some of the items that our ad hoc committee has proposed. So we have the 3-month track here. And then on the next slide, we will actually have the fast track, ways to meet member commitments. So it's very similarly structured to what the traditional 12-month track is doing right now, with just some tweaking to take into consideration the shorter time frame. So here is an outline of all of the work our team has done to date. I'll just leave that up for a minute so everybody can see it. But the biggest thing, or our next biggest step, we will actually be scheduling speak-up events so that we can get our membership body feedback. We will have 2 of these scheduled, one in September and one in October, and we'll have more details on that to come later. But this is really an opportunity. It's going to be an open facilitation with our membership. We're going to ask some questions, and we're just going to get your feedback, and we're going to allow you just some time to kind of talk with us about how you're feeling about, membership in general, and to give us some more information about what your membership experience was like. So I'm looking forward to hearing from all of you at those speak up events, which will be scheduled later, and digesting that information and seeing what we have. So if anybody that's viewing this tonight knows anybody who is interested in maybe becoming a new member, or maybe that they meet the qualifications to participate in the Fast Track program, please email me. Let me know who those people are. We have a roster going of people who we've already been told might be good qualifications, or that they would meet the qualifications for the Fast Track program. And then just looking forward to hearing from anybody who might have questions or comments about anything they've seen tonight. So once again, very excited about this. Definitely looking forward to hearing from everybody, and I hope everybody has a good rest of their evening.
Hey everyone, this is Ruby McChesney, your Vice President of Community, and I wanted to take a moment to give you updates on what direct service will look like on Community Council this year. This year we have 3 year-long projects and 4 done-in-a-day projects with 7 different community organizations. Our year-long projects are with Increasing Hope, Bridges for End of Life, and Florence Crittenton. Increasing Hope's committee will serve as an advisory board to the nonprofit's board of directors. The advisory board will be working on different subcommittees and special projects. Increasing Hope's board of directors already meets virtually, so no changes were needed due to COVID. Amy McArdle is this year's Increasing Hope chair and can be contacted for any questions. Our Bridges for End of Life committee will be supporting the Shannon's Hope Camp. COVID has caused Bridges to change Shannon's Hope from a weekend overnight camp to a 2-weekend, 1-day camp without overnight stay. Volunteers have an opportunity to serve as buddies, working directly with the campers, or have the option to plan with logistics. These 2 opportunities were organized to decrease the amount of volunteers on site during the event. Teresa Dingen is our Bridges chair, and she is excited to share this opportunity with the league. And this year's Florence Crittenton committee will work with the girls at Florence Crittenton on life skills related to food and housing, nutrition, and money management. Maggie Hill, our Florence Crittenton chair, is currently working with the organization to plan out these shifts with appropriate social distancing. More to come on this opportunity. Jen Selegna is leading our Done-in-a-Day committee this year and will organize 4 different short-term events within the community. D. Norton Advocacy Center will have member support with direct volunteering at their hosted events. D. Norton has currently canceled their fall events due to COVID, so their opportunities will shift to focusing on 2 events in the spring, their family movie night and their farmers market. Our Charleston Habitat for Humanity project will allow members to assist in building a home for a local family. Currently, Habitat is limiting shifts to 10 volunteers, implementing hand sanitation on site and sanitizing tool in between volunteer shifts. And our last two projects have not provided any updates, but please be on the lookout for details as those events are organized. Our East Cooper Community Outreach Project will have members participate in a drive for feminine hygiene products throughout the year. League volunteers will sort the products and help stock the shelves of Echo. And Low Country Food Bank will provide an opportunity for members to assist with putting together bags of non-perishable food and sorting produce and canned goods. Low Country Food Bank is an oldie, but a goodie. And last but certainly not least, our signature project, Diaper Bank. Diaper Bank has modified their operations to allow 5 people per shift to maintain social distancing. Members can even elect to bundle alone if they'd like. Looking for a way to spend that hour of lunch? Need to get out of the house and away from the kids? Look for a Diaper Bank shift that you can help out with. Diaper Bank Chair Elizabeth Curry has also been implementing National Diaper Bank standards to quarantine diapers before they are ready to bundle and be distributed to partners. Diaper Bank has seen a drastic increase in diaper needs since the pandemic and has been running at full speed. So if you're interested in completing shifts early, please get in contact with Lauren McCarthy or Sarah Dart, our Diaper Bank operation chairs, and let them know where you can help out. So thank you all. We're excited for an awesome list of opportunities to help out in the community this year, and we hope we'll see you at some shifts.
Hi, my name is Sarah Cochran. I am serving this league year as your Member Services Advisor Chair. I've been a member of the league in Charleston since 2013 and just cannot say enough about the wonderful experience I've had serving our community here in Charleston and meeting such a dynamic group of women. It's just been the most incredible experience for me, and I hope it has been for you as well. This year, as your Member Services Advisor Chair, I'm working alongside a wonderful group of women who are dedicated to helping serve you throughout the league year. If you are an active member, you should have heard from your MSA by now. If not, you will be hearing from her very soon. And we're all excited to get to know you and see how we can help in any way. We'd like to stress this year, especially in the time of COVID, that if anything ever comes up, if you ever find yourself in any situation where you need advice or you need to be creative in how you'd like to meet your obligations or figure anything out, please know that we're always here ready to work with you. And so I just can't say enough. Reach out to your MSA. Let us know what we can do to help you have a successful league year. This year we're doing something a little bit differently. For those of you who have been in the league for a super long time, maybe you can recall doing this before, but since I've been in the league since 2013, we haven't done this. And we're going to ask members this year to self-report their obligations to their MSA. And there's a form in Digital Cheetah you can easily locate, and anytime you know that you have met an obligation requirement, go ahead and submit the form to your MSA, and she will check that off in Digital Cheetah for you. Your first opportunity to do that is tonight by watching and attending this virtual GMM. So this evening or first thing tomorrow, go ahead and submit that form, and you should see within the next few days, I imagine, your obligation for attending a GMM should be checked off in Digital Cheetah. So again, it's nice to see everyone, and reach out if you need anything. We're looking forward to a really great year.
Hi everybody, I'm Laura Cole, the Executive Vice President this year and helping lead the management team. And tonight our management team is going to give you an impact report. And we are focusing on the impact that our league has had on our members and the community during the COVID-19 pandemic. As Beth mentioned earlier, we have had some amazing accomplishments, and I'm really excited for you all to hear about everything our councils have done over the last 6 months. I'm going to start off with just with general donations to the league, because that is something amazing in itself. So in the period between March 15th, when we were all told to go home and not come back to work, and the end of June, we received over $5,000 in donations from active members. So that, thank you to all of you who made those donations during this time. We also received a $2,000 grant from Walmart for the diaper bank, and you'll hear more exciting news about that from Ruby. We received a new league sponsor, Eastern Distribution, with Carolyn Smith, who's one of our sustaining members. And then we also had 5 sustaining members join or renew the Sustainer Circle, which is a special level of giving just for the sustainers. And Amy Jenkins has been working hard to build up that group of women who are supporting our league. The other graphic that you see on the screen right here is something that is going to go out in our sponsorship packet and to other people in the community, and we just wanted you all to get a first look at it. And this is our impact report for the last 2 years. A lot of this information you've already heard about tonight. Some of it might be new, but we really just want to, we can't stress enough how good the work you all are doing is for our league and for our community. So thank you for that. And with that, I will turn it over to the rest of the management team to give their updates.
Hi everyone, this is Ruby McChesney, your Vice President of Community. And since the COVID-19 pandemic has begun, Community Council has really looked at ways that we can have a direct impact on our local area. And what we've seen is the need for diapers has increased drastically. Since June 1st, the Diaper Bank Committee has distributed over 26,625 diapers and continues to work to increase that number. Thank you to our Diaper Bank leaders and committee members for helping meet diaper need in our local area.
Hi, I'm Caitlin McGuire, this year's VP of Communications. The communications team has been busy the past couple of months as everything has gone virtual. We've been working to keep you all informed by sending out a weekly newsletter that should be arriving in your inbox. This will go over membership events, community initiatives, and anything else that's going on at a league level. We have also kept our Facebook and Instagram social media profiles up to date, chock full of everything that is going on. So please tune into those. Another win this year has been using the power of social media to tell our story and get the word out about our mission to the community. This year, via social media, we have secured 2 major donors. We have a platinum level sponsorship from Aeroflow Urology and a silver level diaper bank sponsorship from Wen Charles. Both were due to the power of social media and the impact of members talking about their passion for the JLC. Please continue to share the story of why you joined the league, what makes you passionate about the league on your social media accounts. Please tag us on both Facebook and Instagram so that we can continue telling the story of how we're improving the community and having a true impact here in Charleston.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Gwen Dennis. I'm the Vice President of Finance for this year. And I just wanted to say a quick word about dues assistance or help with dues that you may need during this difficult time, during the pandemic. We just want to offer up that we are here for our members. The Junior League is willing to help in any way that we can, and we have dues assistance programs, or you can get on a payment plan if you need to. I just want to let you know that we're here for you. We're willing to help out in any way that we can to keep you as a member and to help you pay your dues during this time. So you can reach out to myself at finance@jlcharleston.org or Megan Norvell, our treasurer. We'd be more than happy to share with you some options you can work on if you need assistance with your dues. And if you have any other questions about finance, please don't hesitate to reach out. Thanks.
Hi ladies, I'm Eris Ferguson, your VP of Fundraising. I wanted to pop in real quick to give you a little bit of details about how the league's been fundraising during this time. So unfortunately, COVID-19 derailed months of planning and hard work on the May Day Fest celebration. What was originally envisioned to be an outdoor, large-scale, family-friendly event had to change. So without skipping a beat, Kyle and Taylor Hamilton, along with their team, shifted their efforts to an online fundraiser. Their attitudes, their resourcefulness, their determination ensured that we still had a successful May Day Fest event. So here's how it worked. People could purchase $10 raffle tickets for either one of two vacations. One, a Charleston staycation at the French Quarter Inn, which is the #1 hotel in Charleston, or two, a Savannah getaway to the newly renovated River Street Inn. There was contactless front porch delivery or pickup arranged with the winners, and the event was still, we are so excited to say, able to meet their goal with $6,000 raised. So we really appreciate their efforts, and we look forward to fundraising with you in this new world as the league moves forward.
Hi, Claire Gatlin, VP of Membership here, excited to give you an update from Membership Council. We had actives making calls to sustainers this past spring, checking on them during COVID. We had a great response from our sustainers on that. Thank you to those ladies that were making those calls. We've had an awesome virtual recruitment event this summer. We had 20 members attend, and now we have 64 new members starting this year, and we are so excited to welcome them. We have a good news form that is new to our website, and you should definitely check out our website because it's looking amazing. But under the member page, which is under resources on Digital Cheetah, you can fill out that form. We've already heard from so many of you, and it's been exciting to see honeymoon pictures and baby announcements, and we'll be sharing those with you soon. We have some fun engagement opportunities coming up. So we've got a book club, virtual movie nights. Eurovision is August 27th. We have cooking classes and workout classes and wine tastings all coming soon. So hopefully we will get to see all of you on Zoom soon.
Since we last saw each other, the Training Council has made sure to support and connect with league members. Jennifer Moyer and the previous Training Council hosted fantastic Training Tuesday sessions that many of you took part in and benefited from this spring. Topics range from time management, like how to be productive and efficient while working from home, to how do we develop resilience and support our team or family. As the councils transitioned in late May, early June, Leadership Launch went virtual, offering recorded options for new leadership to view and process on their own time. 2020 is all about flexibility and options. This year's Training Council is excited to meet members where they are to continue bringing meaning and support through the league experience. Look for more to come from Leadership Institute and the Mentor Program. We look forward to seeing you soon.
Thank you for tuning in tonight. We hope to get to see you very soon. We are officially adjourned.